Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Epic Entertainment Reviews. And today, I would like to review the third installment of the 1990s Batman series. Batman Continues, directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton. Oh, I'm sorry. Batman Forever, directed by Joe Schumacher, starring Val Kilmer. Alright, guys. So, Batman Forever. Now, if you guys are expecting to come on here and say this is a completely bad movie, I'm going to bash the shit out of it like a lot of other critics on here, it's not going to happen. Because I'm actually going to give this somewhat of a positive review. Um, if you are between the age of 20 to 30 and you say that you hated this movie as a kid, you gotta be so full of shit. This was such a huge movie back in the 90s. I mean, you weren't even be able to buy the VHS tape in the stores because it would sell out so fast for this movie. It was just so hard to buy that movie unless you found it years later secondhand or wait for a release on DVD when the movie got old. The toy market for this movie was freaking huge. So let's get down to it. Alright, so you guys probably went into this movie. Actually, probably the older Batman fans went into this movie after seeing Batman 1989 and Batman Returns 1992 and expecting maybe you were going to enjoy it the same way, or you knew you weren't going to enjoy it because you knew it wasn't the same actors as previously before and not the same director. And why is that? Because, well, Tim Burton got canned because he didn't listen to the studio. And you know what? Honestly, it's not completely his fault. I mean, some of these parents weren't happy with the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman movies because they weren't so, they weren't the movies or the television show that they grew up on. The Adam West Batman TV series. And they said, oh, this is dark, this is violent. Kids shouldn't watch that. And then, well, the parents ruined it. Honestly, those Batman movies were better than Batman Forever. But I'm not going to keep talking about those movies. I'm going to get on to this. Alright, so Batman Forever. We open up um, Two Faces in some kind of tank, and he had like a security guard, or whatever. And well, security guard's hostage. Two Face completely insane. We haven't actually seen why he looks like that, or the fact that you know Harvey Dent is Two Face. They show later in the movie where he was in a courtroom and some kind of toxic waste on him and he tried to block it with a piece of paper or whatever. Um, there is actually a deleted scene where they show Harvey Dent got bandages wrapped around his face, and then I believe that scene got changed to the scene we end up getting. So anyway, we do see the debut of Robin. A lot of people weren't happy with this version of Robin, but it's a 1990s adaptation of Robin. He's trying to be somewhat of a cool, pretty boy or badass, whatever. He was not really a badass. That's what they're trying to make him look out to be. Um, so Val Kilmer, I didn't mind him as Batman. I thought, he actually looks like Bruce Wayne from the comic books. At least this time he's actually tall. He's pretty much got the proper look, which Michael Keaton didn't have, but Michael Keaton played the character better. I still found Val Kilmer to be a believable Batman. Um, Thought he was much better than George Clooney. Uh, you know, I guess at the time when they were trying to find a new actor to play Batman, maybe he was the best choice. Uh, wasn't the best of all time Batman, but wasn't bad. Uh, Chris O'Donnell, I guess he wasn't really a bad Robin. I mean, you want the Burt Ward version of Robin? Actually, as a matter of fact, in Batman and Robin 1997 film, Chris O'Donnell was a lot more like that, but Batman Forever he was a bit different. He had somewhat of an edge. Uh, Riddler, as you can see, was played by Jim Carrey. Really not the best simulation of Riddler. Just like the Joker. He was basically just like another Joker. And you know what? Honestly, there's always been a problem over the years. That little flaw where it's like some people can't make Riddler different from Joker because they are similar, but somehow you need to figure out how can I make the Riddler different. And 1990s Batman animated series, the Riddler was different. He was somewhat a little darker, meaner. He was the mastermind. He wasn't just playing a bunch of jokes, or he wasn't goofing around all the time like the Joker. And I think that was an awesome version of the Riddler. Uh, Jim Carrey would have been able to play that version of Riddler if that's what the studio wanted, but unfortunately, we couldn't get that because, well, they wanted this movie to be more childish. That's what we got. If anyone was to ask me who I would want to play Riddler at that time, um, someone who was a big star and at that time, and someone who's British, because I think it'd be kind of cool if a British actor played the Riddler. Uh, and Harvey Dent, played by Tommy Lee Jones, not a bad choice of an actor to play Two Face, but the studio wanted him to be like a Joker, which was terrible. I'd say anyone to play Joker that I mean, sorry, anyone to play Two Face that time. Uh, Daniel Day Lewis, even that guy to play Dorian from The Mask. Uh, you know, Two Face is a good character, and he should be someone who is really edgy, dark. Split personality, which this Two Face kind of had, but he was just terrible. And honestly, I thought the movie overall was very entertaining. There was a lot of good action scenes in the movie. The actors aren't bad. It's just the script they got to follow. I mean, I thought the movie ended up getting really stupid at the end when the Riddler started playing like Battleship, and every time he like make everything blow up on the battleship, the boats, the Batman or Riddler, Robin were driving would blow up. It was completely stupid. Jim Carrey was doing his own overacting. I usually don't mind Jim Carrey and his overacting, but in this as the Riddler, so bad, really bad. What can I say about Nicole Kidman? Oh well, she was fucking sexy. Um, was she a great actress? Um, she's not a bad actress, but it almost felt like she had no personality whatsoever in this movie. She just looked good. She was just looked hot. Um, she's not really a bad actress. I guess it's just a script she had to follow. So overall, what will I rate this movie? Um, Honestly, it's enjoyable, it's entertaining, it's flashy. The storyline is okay. I mean, I guess you do somewhat care about Dick Grayson losing his parents and his brother. Um, Overall, it's entertaining. I mean, it does look like the comic book. Uh, and Gotham City in the Dark Knight series does not really look like the Gotham City in the comic books. It's not colorful in that kind of way. So honestly, for the fact that it's a good adaptation of the comic book, it has the resemblance, it respects the comic books in that kind of way, it has entertainment value. The acting is so and so, so points down for that. 7.1 out of 10. That's probably the best thing I could give it. And of course, overall, we always gotta love Alfred. He's probably the best actor in that movie and the past two movies. So, hope you enjoyed my review. What did you guys think? Leave your comments below and tell me what was your favorite Batman movie. And guys, peace out.